Good day, everybody. It's Kim and I teaming up today to bring you the Pantasy 85041 architectural firm designed by our favorite designer, OhSoJang. And let me tell you something, this thing did not disappoint.
It did not disappoint. We actually had fun with this build. We were able to split the build between the two of us. There were 2 build booklets. Curtis took 11 up, I took 1 through 10, and we really didn't know what each other was doing all that much until we put it all together, and it looks like this.
Yep.
It absolutely turned out fabulous.
Another total banger from OhSoJang. This is also Pantasy's first lighted set. And we have to say, after having built many lighted sets from Lumabricks, they really did a good job on this for their first attempt. The light integration was really good, and you'll see in a minute, it looks fantastic lit up.
They used some really cool bricks that are just exclusive to them, and so those were really cool. I'll put a picture up here so that you guys can see it. So let's go and take you in so you can see all the details on this build.
Check it out.
I did the minifigs, and I am a fan of these minifigs. They are very Funko Pop-ish to me. I like the bulbous head. I like the big button eyes. I think that they are doing a better job. This character right here, who is supposed to be the worker in the dinner table store that's attached to this architectural firm, doesn't really have the bubble eyes. She's got some shape to them, but they have got printing on the front and the back. This one even has put their hair behind her ear, which is fabulous. They all have seated elements as well as their standing elements. This one's got a great high ponytail, which gets put in separately in order to give that high ponytail look. And I just think they're really wonderful little minifigs. But we have the worker at the plate tableware store, and then the rest of these are characters that are in the architectural firm. And this one, I don't know if it is or not, but it looks to me like a nod to Michael Scott. He looks like a Michael Scott character to me, and I want him to have a little cup that says best boss ever that he's drinking out of. So those are the minifigs. This is the front of the architectural firm. They've got a great sidewalk type area, concrete looking. The architectural build in this is absolutely outstanding. I love this look of the pillars. I love that they've put these little design elements in here to make it look like a sign. They've got pads at all the doors for security purposes and getting in. I love the way this is done with this overhang so that you get this open element. The architecture is absolutely outstanding. You can go inside this door to get to the plate tablework shop, and inside of there you can buy all of the cool little plates and knives and forks and bowls and elements for your brick-built kitchen. So if you need something for the kitchen, come on over to the plate tableware shop. You can pop yourself a little seat on the outside next to this cool little floral area. It looks to me kind of yucca-y, but it's a nice little floral design. You've got the back end, which is cool. You've got another door to get into that place because, you know, you need 2 doors to a store. You've got this great drainage, and they have put this clear element down here so that it looks like water has developed on the bottom of it. And then you have the dumpster area. I really appreciate the fact that they have done the job of making this dumpster not look like it's just a dumpster fire with bags on the end of it. This does open up so that you can see the inside, and you're met instantly with the bathroom in the back of the architectural firm. And then inside you have the showroom floor, and the showroom floor is filled with mini models of OhSoJang's little buildings. I am going to take you in and I'm going to show you these. They're absolutely wonderful, and they steal the show for me. If you haven't seen our live, you can see the way I reacted like a silly little fangirl, and you can see how excited Curtis was as well at these little builds and recognizing them. I'm going to put them up above and I'm going to show you the actual sets. We do have every single, well, no, we are missing only 2 OhSoJang sets at this point to get our full display of them, and we still have a few to build that will be coming on the channel soon. So if you are an OhSoJang fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button and your notification button so that you don't miss any of his builds. So let me take you in. All right, so forgive any shakiness of this. On the wall here, you've got the staircase that leads up to the second floor, and you've got some pictures here. Then we have some more architectural builds here. And then on the side here, we have the 2 builds that we saw in the live. One is the modern cubist, and the other one is his Starbucks build, is, I believe, is what the inspiration was for that. And they, of course, have lighting on there. Now, those lights do not light up. There is lighting in this set. This is the first ever set of Fantasies that has lighting, and they have integrated the lighting. They have jumper cables, and they have bricks that they use for lighting that are different than Luma bricks. And they have this little 4-stud light that's here that lights up this main level. And there is one other light right here that lights up the main level as well. It was good that I was the one who was building on this level, because Curtis finds lights to be a process interrupter, and so he doesn't really care for lights, but because this was an easier light integration, he was pretty happy with it. So it's very nice for playability purposes that you have the ability to open and get access to this even when the modular is put together. This side has great architectural pieces as well. I really like that it uses these channel pieces that are a Go Bricks piece to make it have some texture to it. And just the build experience on this was absolutely phenomenal. I love all of the open window as modern architecture would be. So I'm going to take you up and I'm going to show you the second level now. The second level has stairs that lead to the upstairs, and they are an outside set of stairs, I believe, because there's a door right here to get in. There's a little vestibule here, so there's also the inside stairs. So you have the stairs that are inside the architectural firm that come up to here, and then you can go the steps up to the 3rd floor. And then here you have the battery box. So this is where you turn on and off the lights. It's a really great access to it, and I appreciate the fact that it's easy access. There is also another way to access the battery up here with this little hinged piece where you could get to it as well. So there's a couple of different ways to access the battery, which is wonderful. Here's a light that goes and shines into the plate store, I believe, and then a door to that area. Inside, you've got this great architectural feature with the windows on the side. I absolutely adored the way this has got the angles to it and the way it was built. This build design is fantastic, and I would love to use it at some point in some sort of modular as we build. It just was really kind of cool. This one does not have a handle, so the easiest way to get into it is kind of push on the one side and it will hinge forward, and so you can see the internal part of the building right there, which is the architectural firm. You've got some books on some counters. You've got a cool boom box there. You've got architectural plans here with an architectural desk. It's got a great little desk lamp on it and a writing utensil there. I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to show you the interior from the top. So inside, you can see the bookshelf down there that I showed you before. You've got this great floral type of look decoration to the building to give it a pop of color. Here's another one of the lights. And then you have some more architectural builds in here. Again, I'm not sure what those buildings are, but I will pop them up when I find it. You have another architectural build right here. And the back of this wall is just kind of looks like studs. There's this great staircase that's inside of there that was really fun to build. And you have some clear brick elements for the railing. And you also have on this side this really interesting piece that is also looking at floral arrangements and decorations to kind of give it just a little bit of pop of color and some interest to the decoration. So these two pieces pop together and this piece pops right on top of here. This is a full modular build. And there is a jumper cable back here that you need to make sure that you get done pretty tightly. So you can see that when we line that up correctly, you have now lights on the bottom floor as well as the lights on the middle floor. And again, this is Pantasy's first lighted set, and I think they did a really great job of A, picking a designer to work with, and B, lighting their sets. Now I'm going to hand it over to Curtis to talk about his two pieces.
Alrighty, here we have the two elements that I built for this awesome build. So this is a side element that's going to go onto the main body of the building over here, and this is the upper level element. So let's check out each one of them in detail. So first of all, I love the use here of the flexible elements, and I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. They kind of look like loose, electrical wires or something like that, which is really cool. You got your air conditioning units down here at the bottom. I love the use of these. What are these? I've seen these used in making pillars for railroad tracks, or people use pillars for something. I'm not sure what that element is called. Put it in the comment section. I can't remember, but it looks just so fantastic. It adds that extra architectural element to it, which is just so cool. Now you can't really see much of the interior from here, but I'll go ahead and bring it up. You have a couch, that's the back side. You have a little table. We have a little cafe machine with some with a little cabinet and everything, which is totally cool. Got some foliage in there, and up here. And can I take off this rooftop? Oh yeah, I can. You can see a little bit better. You have a computer monitor with a desk lamp. There's a keyboard, a really cool printed element of some light bulbs, some more foliage. Got a bookcase with a cool mineral little decoration, which is just really, really cool. And then, of course, this attaches. I love how this attaches. You just have the open studs with these pieces that have the very small stud on top, and it just, boop, goes right in, holds it very securely. Like I said, holds it very securely. There we go. Very good. And you can see a little bit more of the interior from the big windows, which I absolutely love. Those big windows. Very cool. Now let's check out the upper level. First of all, it says design right there on the side. Totally cool. We got a little tank of something up here. Got a hatch that opens up that you can go down in, but let me take off the top. And then we can see this great detailed interior with the staircase. So here you have the conference table, I guess, a wonderful bookshelf built into the side. We have some more lighting elements over here. There's a door from the staircase. The staircase right here is great. You can see there's some of the wires for the lighting. I'm not sure if Kim mentioned this, but the lighting integration on this, for this level, I only had to put in a couple of things, but it went really, really smooth. So good lighting integration. We have a door. There's the backside of the bookshelf, which I think let's see, I don't think that's visible when we're all done. Cool window element. And again, I love the side of the building. And when you put the top on, it completely matches up. Super slick. Absolutely Love it. So let's put the whole thing together now. And I love this effect. Look at the open staircase. Look how cool that is. That is so slick. I have never seen that in any kind of a build before. Absolutely love it. Let's put the side element on. I think I can. Let's line up the little Technic pieces there. Here we go. There we go. There she is. And look at that. Look at how great this set looks. I just love the design. OhSoJang knocks it out of the park again. Oh, look, I didn't notice before. See, Kim and I haven't seen each other as part of the build. I love the trash cans down here. I love the whatever plant elements those are. It looks so good. So good. I got a little keypad to get into the door there. Awesome. Awesome. I'm a fan. Approved.
All right, you just have the ambient light from our microphone, but here comes the lights. We wanted to make sure that you had a look at what the lights look like. You can't, oh, you can. This is my first time seeing. I knew that it was going to be an outside staircase, but wow, that outside staircase is just phenomenal. And it just gets lit up with this interior lighting. It's so cool. And you can see that the lights work throughout to give you the look at the interior of this space. And there's lights where there needs to be lights so that you can see the cool foliage in there from the inside. You can see all the plate there. It's just outstanding. We are so excited to have this Pantasy OhSoJang set in our collection. And we hope you enjoyed the build.
So thank you for joining us today. What do you think? Leave a comment. Do you like this set? Are you thinking about getting this set? We love it, obviously. It's going to have a place of honor. We already got a space picked out behind us to put it. So we are very excited for it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss another build with Kirkham Brick Builds. We've got some more OhSoJang coming for you.
A lot more. See you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.